What if I told you there's a way to sell your house without fixing a single thing and still getting close to full market price? No realtor fees, no repair headaches, no months of waiting. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, right. Sounds too good to be true, right? And honestly, I get that, but stick with me for a few minutes because what I'm about to share could save you tens of thousands of dollars. And if you're dealing with a house that needs work, drop a comment below and just say option 3. My team and I check regularly because we know time is pressure when you're trying to sell. I'm Ed Perancho with Sunday Nest Homes, and before I explain this strategy, let me tell you why I'm sharing it with you. When most investors would keep it secret. My approach is simple. I believe in win-win deals. While other investors are trying to squeeze every nickel out of sellers who are already in a tough situation, I focus on finding solutions that actually work for both of us. Yes, it takes more work. Yes, sometimes I leave money on the table, but sellers deserve honest options and fair treatment, not just the cheapest buyout possible. We're active in Jacksonville, Florida, Memphis, Tennessee, and Southern California right now, but if you're in a different metro area in a disclosure state, we can likely help you there too. Here's what makes us different. While most cash buyers want the simplest deal that maximizes their profit, I focus on presenting you with multiple options, including creative financing solutions that often put more money in your pocket. I make money when we find a solution that actually works for you, not by taking advantage of your situation. That's exactly why I'm about to share this strategy that most investors don't want you to know about. Here's what most people believe. If your house needs work, you've got 2 terrible choices. Option 1 is sell it as is to an investor for maybe 60 to 70 cents on the dollar. Option 2, spend months and thousands of dollars fixing everything, then hope it sells quickly. Both options stink, right? The first one feels like you're getting ripped off. The second one risks bleeding money with no guarantee you'll ever see it back. But there's the thing. There's actually a third option that most people have never heard of. It's called a novation agreement. Now, before your eyes glaze over thinking this is some complicated legal thing, it's not. Let me break it down super simple. Think of it like this. Instead of you selling your house to me and then me fixing it up and selling it again, we've skipped the middle part. I find the end buyer first, then we structure the deal so you sell directly to them, but I handle all the repairs and coordination. Here's how it works. Let's say your house is worth $200,000 fixed up, but it needs $30,000 in repairs. In a normal investor deal, you might get offered $120,000, take it or leave it. With a novation, I find a buyer who wants your house for maybe $180,000. I coordinate the repairs using my contractors at my cost. You end up with something closer to $150,000 instead of $120,000. That's $30,000 more in your pocket. Now, you might hear this and think it sounds too good to be true, and I get that. But once you understand how it works, it actually makes perfect sense. The buyer gets the house they want without the hassle. I make my profit on the coordination and repair markup, and you get way more than a typical cash offer. But here's the honest truth. We're not the best option for everyone. If you have the time and money to fix up your property, list it and sell it with a realtor, not just any agent, you'll probably walk away with at least 10% more, even after fees. So I truly want what's best for you, and I'll always give you options. This works best if you're in one of these situations. You inherited a house you don't want to deal with, you're facing foreclosure and need to move fast, you're relocating for work and you can't manage repairs from far away, or you simply don't have the cash up front to fix everything. Most investors won't tell you this exists because, frankly, they make more money buying your house cheap and keeping all the profit. I'd rather make a smaller profit and help more people get a fair deal. That's how we do business at Sunday Nest Homes. So if this sounds like it might fit your situation, here's what I want you to do. Drop a comment below with the word novation and tell me briefly what's going on with your house. My team and I will get back to you quickly, usually within a few hours. We'll have a quick conversation. I'll ask you some questions about your property and timeline, and if it makes sense for both of us, we can set up a time and talk and give you some numbers. Remember, there's no pressure and obligation. Sometimes after we talk, I'll actually recommend you list with a realtor instead. My goal is to help you make the best decision for your situation, not just make a deal. So if you got questions, drop them below, pick up the phone, visit our site. My team and I do our best to reply quickly because we know time is pressure when you're trying to sell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the comments. This video is for informational purposes only. We don't guarantee outcomes, and your situation may vary. Always talk to a trusted advisor before making a major decision.